Hey there guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're back to P3D after that spicy Windows 11 video. So update 1.166 just came out for the FSLABS Airbus, and it brings back the EFB map, which people wanted so much, and also P3D v5.2 compatibility, which I cannot demonstrate as I'm still on 5.1 for the time being, but as soon as I upgrade I'm going to be making a video on that as well. But the whole star of the show today would be the brand new EFB map, which I'm going to be showing shortly. Let's just pan around this little airport SBJP. Very nice, very friendly. Looks cozy, doesn't it? Anyway, let's head back into the cockpit. And as you can tell, we finally have the map feature again. And this time, it displays weather without any restrictions. So if you're not flying real time, there's no restriction anymore on the flight, on the time, on the specific time, so that it can display weather. Because before it had to be like 2 hours within the real time, whether behind or in front of, but it had to be a 2-hour gap. Now there's no gap anymore. You can fly at any time you want, and it's going to be showing the weather accordingly, pulling straight from active sky as it should. And you will have the updated weather no matter what, as long as you know you have your weather engine running, which is very nice. For some reason it's not displaying city information anymore. I don't know why. Maybe that's the point. That's what they went for, to make it more lightweight, or I haven't figured out how to make it display. Like, there is no, as you can tell, no city, no road, no landmark. It's basically just the airports, which is fair enough. The whole point is just telling, it's just giving you that awareness within the airport range, so that it can taxi with the taxiway names and stuff. So that's all good, I think. No problem on that regard, although that would be very nice if we could get back the cities and the roads and stuff, just for the sake of it, because it makes it much nicer. But nonetheless, that doesn't really matter. And now we're gonna check if it plots the route accordingly once we load in the flight plan, which I'm gonna be doing shortly as well. Now we have extra controls which were not available, so you can like click straight to zoom in straight to the airport, so that you don't have to do that manually, and the weather and the aircraft, so that it pans straight to the aircraft instead of just having to click around here. And also the zoom feature, which you had to use the scroll for that purpose beforehand. Now you have it straight in. So let's turn the aircraft on and get the show going. Let's arm and get the batteries going. Right, that's the first battery. Battery 2. So armed external power. Air supply. And IRSs. Oops, didn't wait for on bat to vanish, but that's okay, we're gonna be fine. There you go. Should have waited for it. It's okay, we just want to load the flight plan real quick so we save some time and make sure that it's so fine here. Let's load flight plan. We go to init. We already have it all set up on scene brief. It's going to pull straight from there. Very easy to do. Once you're installing the aircraft, it asks for your scene brief username. You just put that in, and it's going to do just that. Wow, 2 hours and 29 minutes. The first leg was like 2 hours. I did that yesterday before the update, because the flight departs at 9 a.m. and then it flies back around 4 p.m. with another aircraft, actually, for some reason. Like the same tail goes to Sao Paulo instead, and then they only go back in the afternoon, but it's fine. So 2 hours and 29. We FB data, we just make sure that's alright. Let's cross check with the OFB. Let's make sure 360. Alrighty, and zero fuel weight would be 58.7. That's checks out. Departure time, we're departing at 20 o'clock, like so. 8 o'clock sounds about right. Right, so that's the... I got fuel prediction. I'm gonna use instant refuel because I want to save time. That would be pushover, getting the data, the load sheet and stuff. Sends straight from the labs to my cell phone. Yeah, this is an amazing FSLABS feature that you can do. That you can configure. It's called boarding. Why not? Actions, request boarding. Let's get passengers in. By the way, this wallpaper is just a placeholder for now because I didn't have a wallpaper for TAM and I didn't want to really work on it because, you know, I just wanted to get the video out. So that's just a placeholder. Got it from Google. It's nothing special. Obviously very blurry. I'm gonna work on something after. Just want to demonstrate the cool map features mainly, which were brought with the update. So it only plots after it's aligned, obviously, because we don't have anything planned out. Or does it actually plot? And I'm just not really, because I haven't set a departure. Perhaps. Oh, it does. Look at that. So we have it actually there. It just doesn't. Oh, the names are not there anymore. The waypoints are not. What the hell? Oh, it's because it's locked to the airplane. Now I can just scroll through. Yeah, it doesn't really tell the waypoint name. Maybe because I don't have IRS. I'm not really sure. But that would be pretty much the route. And so it's playing a departure. We're departing from 16. And if I'm not wrong, it does tell Rec 1B. Okay. So Rec 1B, eye on the map. Let's see what it does once we choose that Rec. Oh, it doesn't have the 1B. It's just Rec. That's fine. Insert that, and once does he? Oh, there you go. It plots it right away, but apparently no waypoint names whatsoever. Disappointing. I was hoping for the names so that you could like cross-check the route without actually, you know, it would make it much easier, but it's okay. Not the end of the world there. So we should be landing on 11 right or 29 left. Depending on weather. I'm not going to plan that now because it really doesn't matter. As you can tell, it's finally working. The map is back. Honestly, I prefer the way it used to be before. Obviously, the weather feature that's finally fixed now is much better. But it would be really, really cool if we could have the cities and, I mean, obviously they've done that for performance reasons to make it snappier, probably. So they got rid of everything that's not airports, and perhaps now it's local because they were using Mapbox before. I'm not sure if it's Mapbox anymore because it says leaflet here. I'm not really sure about that. But Mapbox had like the city information, the roads and rivers and whatever, and now you just have the airports. I'm not sure what you think of it yet. It's a matter of getting used to. I mean, it's just for positional awareness nonetheless, so it's just for, you know, giving you a brief idea of where you're gonna taxi once you get the clearance, so you don't have to rely on the charts that much, which is, you know, fair enough, I guess. Cruise boarded. Boarding is gonna take a little bit. Alignment. Do we have alignment? Yeah, we do have alignment. Finally, let's check. But let's go to plan mode. As you can tell, it draws basically the same. So if we were gonna fly over SBRF, there we go. That rec thing, that would be SBRF Recife, hence the rec name. But as you can tell, same layout, same shape. It's pretty much, it plots the same thing. The only thing that I would love to see is the waypoint names drawn on screen like before, which they seem to be absent. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's just a plus. It's a nice to have, but it's not like a must have. Oh, it's missing, therefore it sucks now. That's not the case here. But yeah. So given that's basically the only thing that was that is new with the update per se, like You've guys seen the map before, because my first video on the sharklets was before they disabled it, so you guys could actually see the whole thing in action. And I think we covered enough of that. We covered the boarding, we covered the procedures. That didn't change at all. The updates were minor things like into the system intricacies and shit, so it's nothing that I could actually cover much. So we're gonna just limit to the map, and that would be the video for now. That's just the new EFB map, the whole point of this video. If you guys want to see more of the sharklets, more of how the aircraft's working, and the new procedures, the new flows, using the EFB as your new tool, as a new way to speed up the process, you can watch the other videos. I have 2 videos on sharklets already, and I'm gonna be making more eventually, but for now this is just for the new EFB map. So I'm gonna be ending the video around here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Feedback's much appreciated, so if you guys have any sort of input, don't be shy. Comment section is right down below. I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.